Well, it's already the last week of Season 17. Season 18 is upon us with the arrival of Arc 3.0, and in this video we're going to go over everything you should wrap up before the next season so that way you don't miss out on anything. So first up we have seasonal challenges, and if you've been keeping up with these throughout the season, I would recommend trying to make the push to complete 72 of them. In case you don't know, there's 75 total and you're allowed to skip 3, and if you complete at least 72 of them, you'll unlock a big one at the end that rewards you with 4,000 Bright Dust, which you can use to purchase cosmetics on the store, which is really nice. However, if you haven't been keeping up with these throughout the season, it might be kind of difficult to wrap them up because they're all straightforward, they're just kind of time consuming, and obviously the season is almost over. However, even if you want to go ahead and do them to help complete your season pass or level up your seasonal artifact to claim some of those mods to maybe wrap up GMs or something, they're still definitely worth doing. And next we have our season pass, and as always you want to try to hit rank 100 so that way you unlock and are able to claim everything on it. You have everything here from currencies you need in order to upgrade and craft things, as well as unique ornaments and stuff like that, so you want to make sure you level it up all the way. Doing those seasonal challenges is a great way to do that as well, and make sure you log on to all your characters and go ahead and claim everything. And a quick little tip here, if you're somebody who needs to boost your light level up a little bit to maybe wrap up GMs this season, or you just haven't been playing a lot, you can go ahead and strategically pull weapons and armor from your season pass to help fill in items that are lagging behind in terms of light level. Moving on to triumphs now, if you want to go ahead and claim the Reaper Seal, which is the title associated with this season, you want to go ahead and get on this ASAP. Also, if you need help finding where the bobbleheads or the automatons are, which are the 2 secret triumphs you need in order to actually claim this seal, I have a video that I'll leave linked down below, go check that out. And as always, if you want to go ahead and guild the other 5 titles, you have Deadeye, Flawless, Conqueror, as well as Unbroken, and lastly Dredgen. So if you guys want to go ahead and guild all those titles for another time, make sure you get on that ASAP before next Tuesday. Next up we have the section associated with all the triumphs with Season 17. Keep in mind, if they're not directly correlated with the seasonal quest or with the Reaper Seal, you have more time to complete them so you don't have to rush. And also, if you're somebody who's trying to get on crafting all of the Season of the Haunted and opulent weapons, I would recommend going to the Crown of Sorrow and purchasing the Focusing Deep Sight upgrade from him. This allows it so every weekly reset you get a free focused deep sight weapon from him. You still have to use the currency, but it's a guaranteed deep sight focus. Next we can briefly talk about bounty prepping. So if you want to see a much more in-depth guide on that, I'll leave a link down below you can go check out. But basically, if you want to start hoarding bounties on all your characters to get a big jump on next season's seasonal artifact and season pass, this is a good way to do it. Keep in mind, Bungie has publicly stated in their TWABs in the past, they are not fond of players doing this, and if you want to do this, play it at your own risk, because basically they have never done it and I don't think they ever will, but there's always that risk that Bungie may just one season completely wipe out your quest tab including all your bounties, because they look at it as cheesy. And just keep in mind, if you want a bounty prep, do it at your own risk. You might get screwed over, more than likely you won't, a lot of players do it, just keep that in mind. Moving on, we have the Chain of Command machine gun, which is Season 17's pinnacle weapon. You can get this by leveling up Zavala, Shax, or Drifter in the tower to rank 16, and upon leveling up all 3 of those vendors for a second time and hitting max rank with them, you will unlock 3 different unique ornaments for this weapon, as well as 3 different unique seasonal challenges, as well as 3 triumphs. So get on this ASAP before the end of the season. And speaking of Zavala, Shax, and Drifter, as well as even Saint 14 over in the hangar, and including Banshee as well, you want to make sure you go ahead and claim all of these different vendors' rewards. So basically every time you level them up, they have engrams. Most likely, if you haven't been claiming these, you have quite a few of them if you've been playing throughout the season, as well as claim their rank rewards, and if you can reset, go ahead and do that as well for an exotic and also some crafting materials. Make sure you go ahead and talk to all these vendors in the game and claim all your rank up rewards from them, because this will be reset and deleted going into next season, so don't miss out on potential god rolls or at least basic currency. And lastly, as a friendly reminder, I would recommend going into your Consumables tab and making sure you're stocked up in here pretty good. This is really nice because going into a new season, it's always nice to have all these raw currencies on hand, so that way you're not scrambling around and wasting time. You can jump right into crafting and upgrading armor and doing everything you basically want. So I would recommend, if you want to upgrade armor, make sure you have a lot of Ascendant shards. If you want to go ahead and actually craft stuff, make sure you have some alloys on hand as well as resonance. Go ahead and make sure you have some prisms, cores. You're going to need a lot of upgrade modules if you want to jump in early for the raid race, get some banners going, and also it's a pretty good idea to just have a bunch of planetary materials on hand as well. And that's basically it. That's everything you guys need to know about Season 17 and reducing your FOMO as much as possible and prepping for Season 18. If you guys want to check out a more in-depth guide for bounty prepping, I'll leave that link below, as well as a good Bright Dust farm if you guys are interested in that. And that's going to do it for me today, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video informational or helpful, a like on it would be greatly appreciated. And also subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this in the future. And I will catch you all in the next one. Stay frosty.